Alrighty. Hello. First of all, I am sorry to disappoint. The t-shirt in the thumbnail is not real. I know. It is the result of, I want to say, an hour and a half of Photoshop work. And that's because I'm not good at Photoshop, not because it's actually something that would really take an hour and a half of work. I think it turned out pretty good, though. I think it turned out pretty good, especially as if you look through some of the past thumbnails. I literally just took a pose from one of the thumbnails, literally in this shirt, and then I photoshopped the shirt to be white and then added text. I think it turned out pretty good. I do. But yeah, that shirt is not real. It is photoshopped. I am sorry to instantly go live and disappoint you. But yeah, it has been a while. Obviously, it has been very icy, stormy weather where I am at. So because of that, thankfully I didn't have like extended outages, but the last 2 days we were getting brownouts and we were getting periods where the power would be very fickle, which is unfortunate. So I have still been playing Arknights Endfield. I have. I'm a little too deep into the sauce. I'm a little too addicted. The factory system has gotten me hooked. Yeah, I've spent way too much time. And I'm not even at the top tier or anything. I'm just messing around with it. It is dangerous. It is dangerous. But yeah, that is to say I am thoroughly enjoying it. I've done my best to avoid, accidentally starting story, which you'll see I accidentally did do a little bit of it. But yeah, 2 days of playing and having fun. But of course, honestly, I've just been enjoying it so much. The factory is my bread and butter. It is my bread and butter. And I am just so excited that there is another game that uses anime aesthetics, because don't get me wrong, I love the anime aesthetics. And it just so happens to have really fun Factorio gameplay, because Factorio, Satisfactory, City Skylines, oh, those are some of the games that I play, that I enjoy so much. Little bit of a lore drop. I thought about making a City Skylines YouTube channel back in the day, where that's what I would do. I would record, edit, and make videos on building cities and city skylines. And honestly, I might still do that some point in the future, but it's just trying to keep up with playing all the current live service anime gacha games that I play, on top of then also making videos about city builder games, as much as I love them, and then trying to edit those out and pumping those out. I don't know, man. Might be a lot of work for me to do at this stage, especially if I want to keep both channels somewhat consistent, I say that as if my channel has any semblance of consistency, but yeah, weather's been kind of crazy near me. It's still crazy, but the power is no longer fluctuating as dramatically. So, I think it should be fine to stream today. Of course, I say that. Imagine if I'm streaming and then I just lose power and everything shuts down. That would be my luck. That would be my luck. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm rambling. So, Arknights Endfield, the goal is we're going to make it to Wuling, and I think I want to try and complete the entire main story. I know that's probably going to be like 6, 7, maybe 8 hours, so this is going to be a long one, but I want to complete the entire main story. I've done a bunch of the side quests and stuff off camera, and you'll see as I bring up the account. But I have progressed quite far, but I still haven't entered Wuling yet. I still haven't gotten to that point of the story, so we're going to be doing that part of the story, trying to catch up as much as possible. The 2 event quests, which are kind of like, to my knowledge, are kind of going to be like companion quests for Leviathan and Wolfguard. Those two quests that are classified as event quests, I assume those are kind of like companion stories, in the sense that they are focusing more so on the characters. And because of that, those are going to be their own streams sometime in the future. I don't know when, but sometime in the future, those are going to be their own streams. I'm probably gonna stream Zenless tomorrow, if I'm being real, because the Angels of Delusions event has finally come out. I want to stream that and have that covered on the channel. And that'll be the last event that I got to do in Zenless for this patch, and that'll be everything caught up in Zenless. And then of course Wuthering Waves. I might do both Zenless and Wuthering Waves tomorrow. I don't know yet, because I definitely have a lot in Wuthering Waves I still got to catch up on, which I was going to do this week, but then Arknights Endfield launched, and I've gotten hooked on Arknights Endfield, and I just haven't found it in me to want to do the story quest on Wuthering Waves, which is a shame, because I need to catch up on that story quest as well. Stinking, what, like, still 5 patches behind? Ooh. So, definitely, because I need to pull for Mornay and her weapon and Lupa's weapon, and then save for the pink-haired lady who's coming out in next patch, and I'm pretty sure she's the first character in the next patch. So definitely gonna have to grind. I'm gonna have to. I don't have a choice. But yeah, rambling. So let me switch it on over. And we get to hear that lovely Endfield intro music on the title screen. Anyway. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so we will load it in, and I will show you real quick kind of where I'm at because of the things I ended up doing off screen. Goodness. All right, so untrack that. As you can see, I only have this. The salvage, this project for the Infiltration 3, the event one, the Let Fire Consume the Ashen Past, and then the main story, and I'm currently at Smoking Embers, Chapter 1, Process 4 in the main story. So I'm a little further ahead than I was last stream in main story, mainly because I needed something that was in the Power Plateau for Factory, and I hadn't unlocked that portion of the story yet. So the boss fight here in the Cradle of the Ages, the one that I struggled with on my last stream, I did end up doing that off camera. I did. Unfortunate. It was still a little bit of a struggle because my characters were not geared properly, and they still aren't geared properly. But I made it through that and made it all the way to the good old Power Plateau. And you can see I haven't unlocked everything in the Power Plateau yet, because I tried to avoid it. I literally just came in, unlocked what I needed to unlock, and then gathered the items I needed to gather for what I needed to do in the factory. Which, speaking of all that, of course, Valley Pass over here is now at level 4, which is great. It is so great. If this wants to load properly. So my sub pack here is fully leveled. Whoop. So it doesn't have the most efficient, as you can see. It's, you know, not the most efficient at the moment, but you know, it's working. I'm getting that powder. That's being made into this powder. They're going to a filling unit. So this is just making batteries, and this, just one of each. Haven't really put too much thought into it. It's just something that's happening. So it isn't too crazy. But of course, this whole area is fully leveled up. I do need to eventually, you know, tower defense. Use the tower defense mode to get that stuff all caught up. But you can see it's at the max level. So that is super great. And then we can go over to the one in here, if it loads for us. Same thing here. I got a little bit of a system, just a little bit of a system going on. All of this going into these. We're making just the canisters. Those are just extra items, you know, for sale. Then we have another battery and another battery. And this battery right here is what's powering everything. Like, it gets shredded, grinded, made into batteries, and then those batteries go all into thermal banks. We're not saving them. They're going immediately into thermal banks, and that's why I have 1.8k power, which I'm using 1.6 of. Sheesh. And then, of course, more batteries being made up here, up top. So, making a lot of batteries, I say. Making a lot of batteries. This one isn't fully leveled up quite yet. I've unlocked everything, but it is still level 3. for this camp, so it is not fully unlocked, but it's kind of close. We're about a third of the way there. If we look at it like this, we're a third of the way there. So definitely a pretty good position to be in. And then, of course, the bread and butter. And when I say it's not the best, I mean that. It's not the best because I've just been tinkering around with it, discovering what I feel works and what doesn't work. And I end up demolishing a bunch of things after if I don't truly need them as much anymore. There we go. I keep hitting the wrong button there. More batteries. Just more batteries. That's all I'm producing here. Specifically batteries so that I can sell them to the camps and upgrade their level. Because you give it about 12 hours and it produces enough batteries to fully go up to the next level. So, and obviously I'm making batteries at the other locations too. So like, this isn't the only place I'm making batteries, but so nice and fun to really just watch this process happen. Bread and butter, man. It's my bread and butter. I love it. I love it so much. But I'm definitely having a lot of fun with it. I've set mining spots on basically every part of the map that can have a mining spot. So everywhere in the main, we've unlocked everything in the quarry. And that's to mention too, like the owl. All the owl spots that I've unlocked, they're all level 4 max. They've all been level 4'd up to max. If it will let me click on it, the stock redistribution here, level 4. That sucker is all the way up to max because I can. The Originium Science Fair, we go here. The Depot node, level 4 maxed it, baby. I do still need, level 4 maxed on this one as well for this stock exchange over here. In the load spring area, I'm pretty sure this one I'm not fully. Yeah. So this one's at level 2. So I still got 2 more levels on this stock redistribution. And this one is also at level 2 on this depot node. So 2 more levels on both of these is my next main goal with my Valley bills that I'm saving to try and get those both up to level 4. But of course, all the owl recycling gathering spots are at their max level. And then of course we go into here. I have not really touched any of this quite yet. So I've not leveled this up. You see, it's just level 1. This one might be level 4. Nope, it's level 1. So, I haven't really touched any of this quite yet. So, waiting for this to finally finish up story-wise so I can unlock all of this, finally set up, the factory and the mining on this entire map, get some power set up. I probably won't be doing that this stream. If anything, I might end up doing that on my own time. Maybe I'll do it in the stream. Who knows? Maybe I'll just do a stream where I'm messing around in the factory. You know what I mean? But definitely gonna try and catch up and complete all of that. I will be upfront when it comes to the story. I'm progressing through the story to unlock things, to play the game, to play the factory. I understand why they had to do it the way they've done it because of how integral the factory and everything is to the story and progression through the game. But the pacing leaves a lot to be desired when it comes to the story. Especially early game. I heard that in the Wuling region it gets better, and so we will see. Because they don't have 50 bajillion tutorials that they got to lead us through. But we will see. And then of course I'll finally at some point build out the factory more so, make it advanced, I guess you could call it. Try and get my resources optimized, because if I go here, you can see it shows you your yields and whatnot, and we have a couple, like this is what I'm yielding, but the usage could be up to 6. So there's inefficiency there. The steel, inefficiency there. The powder, inefficiency there. These fibers, there's an inefficiency there. Originium ore inefficiency. But of course, because of everything too, and I have such a high yield and whatnot, more. Look at that, 41,000 saved. Like, it's crazy once you get to those higher depot levels, how you can end up just having materials saved. 42, 24, 30. Of course, I'm using these two, I'm using a bit more quickly than I'm using the blue ones at the moment. So they're not really going up as much, but yeah. So that is how it has been playing and having fun and engaging with it. I love it, man. I love it so much. It has gotten me hooked in definitely, potentially, maybe not a good way. Playing a lot too much for my own good. But, you know, that's how we do things sometimes. That's just how we do things. So the goal, obviously, is going to catch up and complete the story. We're going to grind through it. Some of these slower portions here at the ending, I might just skip them. If I'm being 100% real, we're going to see. If it engages me, we won't. If it doesn't engage me, skip. Because the whole point is to get to Wuling, and then after Wuling, maybe, you know, do some factory building. You know what I mean? But of course, now we're back into the dramaticness of bombs and stuff going off. Crazy. Crazy, I tell you.
Leave it to me.
Nah, we're good. We don't need to fight them. We're just going to go to our zone. We're going to go to that first den stack.
Ooh, back to my old gig, huh? Leave it to me.
All right. Come on now. There's that den stack. We just have bombs going off all around us. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Look at this. Look at this. This is insane. Launching a full out assault on them. I see. That thing, claw fire. Got it. Explosives? Is there something we need to explode over here? Guess we gotta go the long way around. Maybe? Ah, here it is. So wait, no. That's not the one we need. No, that's not the one we need either. Where are the other levers? Where are the other levers? No. Are they down here? Did I miss them? I don't think I missed them. It was this one, then the claw, then the fire is what I saw. So typically there would be levers that are marked with that, right? Typically? I guess let me just try those other levers. See, look at that. Okay, maybe I'm getting all confused, all turned around. And see, there's the bombs here, so that's why I'm like, am I meant to blow that up? But I guess not. Okay, whatever. Is there anything over here? No, there's nothing over here. I guess we're just gonna flip them. Okay, wait, that does show the fire. Maybe I'm a moron. So wait. Flip that, I guess, and then flip this. And there's supposed to be a third one, right? Where would the third one be? Where's the third one? Oh, wait, maybe up here? No. Yes.
The sequence doesn't look right. Maybe one more try.
Got it. Well, it would help if it kept the illusion up so I could see what is what. You know what I mean? That would certainly help me a lot. Okay, get into the mist. Get into the mist. Yeah. Got it. Yeah, it's fire, claw, that thing. So show it to me. Show it to me. Come on. See, no, it went away. It went away. How am I supposed to know what is what? Okay, I guess we're just gonna try each different attempt. There we go. Okay. Okay. Try this one. Okay, never mind.
Maybe one more try.
Okay, I hate that you have to keep going back to this. See, this is what I'm saying by the story, man. Sometimes the way they've done this. Wait. Okay, that's the fire. That's not meant to be the claw, so I guess it has to be over here, right? No, that doesn't look right either. Am I missing some? Because, wait. Am I just blind? Am I blind? There's not one over here, because look at this. It's this shape, and then the fire at the end. I'm not seeing either of these two shapes, unless I'm just actually losing it. Maybe I'm just actually losing it. Over here? Not seeing one here. No lever. I don't see a lever there. Got it. That, then the fire. Okay, I don't see a lever over here. I'm not blind, right? I might be blind. Honestly, I might be blind. I might be blind. Okay. Two different puzzles. Bruh. They're making them too close to each other. Okay, well, I tried this.
The sequence doesn't look right. Maybe one more try.
Yeah, maybe one more try. Okay, back to the den stack. Where does it light this up? So obviously... Okay, maybe it's that. Okay, wait, I'm a moron. Hey, I said I was blind. I said I was blind. Okay, so... I said I was blind, and I get proven every day. Okay, that. Goodness gracious, I swear. You know what? I've never claimed to not be blind. I could be blind right now and you'd never know it. Obviously, by this gameplay. Sheesh. Okay, well, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes the puzzles in these games are my kryptonite for whatever reason. Okay, it gives me this, I guess. Make some explosives. I want explosives prepped just in case.
UWST support will arrive shortly.
Boom. Anyway, all right, mark it. Wait for the support. Hit him, boys. Hit it. I don't know if we want to be standing this close to it as they do that, but you know, we're gonna ignore that, I guess. Safety doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I definitely leveled up the characters a bit. You can see they're hitting a little bit harder now, just a little bit.
We should keep moving.
I know this is like not the most optimal team at all either, but I really enjoy playing these characters. And once I finally get enough resources to fully level up some of the other groups of characters, maybe then I can actually have optimal team compositions. Okay.
The smoke is so thick, I can't see anything.
Yeah, I can barely see. Goodness. Second den stack, though. Wait, what's over here? Nothing's over there. It's just another way. Enemies. Goodness. Got it. Camera, where are you going? I can't see anything. You know, just stop. Very rude of you to attack me like that, you know what I mean? Okay.
Made possible by Seshkar's latest technology.
Chat log. Alrighty. I still am gathering everything as I go. It's just ingrained in me. See, that's what you get, rude. No need to attack me like that. There was no need for that. Very rude. Very rude. Did your mother teach you no manners? Nice.
Much better now.
Nice. Okay, and that's unlocked now. We love unlocking new pathways, new routes. Oh, don't you run away from me. Don't you run away from me. Very rude.
Fingers crossed for a bonus.
All right. I love Chen's attack too. The way that she just goes all out. I love it. I love it so much.
Bad. They almost had a chance. We handled that fight well.
Something ain't. Let's do it.
Boom. Just like that. Just like that. Sheesh. Definitely not hitting as hard as I'd like to though. But that's in part to the unoptimized gearing I have on the characters. I need to fix that some point in the future.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
But of course that requires a lot of prep work in the factory and I just haven't gotten to that stage. I've been focusing too much on getting all the valley bills because I want those so I can level up the different centers. So, okay.
A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed.
All right, little bit of a mid-boss here. I don't like that. I don't like that. Wow, I don't like that. Rude. Wow. You know what? Rude. Very rude. Hit him with all the ultimates. That's right.
This is gonna be loud.
Ah. I swore I timed that. Nah. Dodge, dodge, dodge. There we go. Hey, I've gotten his health down. I'll take that. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Stop. Stop with the stop with the defense, my guy. You don't need to defend. There you go. See, just get destroyed. Down. You're dead. Huh. What are you gonna do now? Nothing. Because you're dead.
Like this.
All right. We got to mark our second spot coming up. Oh. Well, wait. First, before I mark it. Yeah, that's right. That was rude of you for getting away from me. All right. Run away. Woo. See, that's what I'm saying. This seems we seem awfully close. That's right.
WST retaliation will arrive soon.
Thanks a lot. The rest will be our job.
Let's end this quickly.
You know what? That's rude of you. That's rude of you. You're literally destroying the road. Very rude. Very, very rude, I swear. You know, try not to do that in the future, my guy. Because do you understand how much money was spent building those roads? Especially at this angle. Look at this angle. They must have spent a lot of money to be able to get a proper grade on this road so that vehicles could actually drive up it at this grade. This is probably like at the very, very maximum of a grade level. Wow. Okay. You know what? Yeah, you can just stop with that. See? So very rude of you to be destroying the road like that. Very, very rude. Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of damage I want to be doing. Rapid fire, just like that.
The ether test site is right ahead.
It is, and it looks dramatic. Dramatic. Oh, combat performance improvement. Yeah, okay. Leveling up, promoting. Got it. I feel like I've done semi-decently at doing that, but maybe not. Let's unlock this. Nice. And speak to Perlica and Tata.
The location of the rift is up ahead. There's a good chance that Neferith is there.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Endman, the purpose of our mission is not to defeat Neferith or die trying.
Oh.
Our objective is to find a way to seal the rift.
Seal the rift. They're a second priority, I see.
That's why moving Tata to the epicenter of the rift will be a key challenge. I have an idea to make that happen.
How are we gonna do that? Worried emote. Have no fear. Leave it to us, I say, as explosions ring on in the background.
Relax, Tata. We've survived so many dangers together and made it this far already. I'm sure this is going to end well.
Exactly. Believe in Shen's optimism. The little wink.
You're right. Endfield once overcame tribulations far more terrible than this. Today, we shall fight alongside our administrator once again.
Let's do it.
Make your final preparations. We shall restore peace to Valley 4. The time has come to end this.
Let's do it. Let's see. Maybe it'll clap me and I'll have to go back and get more gear. I wouldn't be surprised. It would be sad, but... Oh boy, okay, we got a full squad. Oh, Yvonne.
Just on time, huh?
Just in time indeed. Oh, ooh. Oh, look who made it.
Seems we're not too late.
Yeah, not too late.
It's our turn to help you out.
Oh my goodness.
Drive them out of Valley 4!
That's right. Destroy them. Destroy them all. Sheesh. Back to sender, baby. Back to sender. She's so adorably chaotic. Woo. Wait, what exactly am I meant to be doing here? Just sealing the rift with the powers that I supposedly don't remember about? Okay, sure. Let's do it. Let's do it. Gotta make our way through. Ooh, there she is. She's about to notice us, isn't she? Oh, she notices. Ooh, whoa. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Oh, okay. Whoa, I can shoot the rocks? How? When did I unlock that power? Whoa. Oh, okay.
Right now.
Oh. What is that? It almost looks like a fetus in the red orb. What? What the ever-loving fuck?
Open your eyes and behold the rebirth that haunts your soul.
Okay, I assume we gotta defeat these things first. And, you know, that seems par for the course. Probably destroy these things first. Got it. Wow. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. No. Bad. Bad rocky worm. Bad rocky worm. Bad rocky worm. No attacking. No attacking. Goodness. There we go.
Much better now.
Bad rocky worm.
Guess you've lived long enough.
Jeesh. All right, come on. I'm not liking how long this is taking my characters. I mean, I knew my gear was a pretty kind of low level, but like, okay. Orb's visible. Go to the orb. Attack the orb. Come on. Let me control the characters. Go, 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 go. Speed, 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 speed. Come on now. Come on now. Don't let that orb go back in. You know what I mean? Don't let it go back in. There's a phase 2 though. There's bound to be a phase 2. There has to be a phase 2. Probably a phase 3. Also, this is creepy. Creepy looking. Ooh, very disturbing. Very disturbing. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's okay.
All you want, my dear savior.
Wow, she is.
How long is your ignorance going to last?
Very, 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 very creepy. I dodged that. I swore I dodged that. It's not letting me dodge it. No. No, no. No. Come on now.
Much better now.
See, this is where not running an optimal team comp is getting to me. I knew it was gonna get to me in the boss battles, but I just...
Some perfect teamwork.
Perfect teamwork. Yeah, sure. I don't know if that's what I'd call that. No, 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 no. No! Rude. Very rude.
Once known, be dead.
And it can fly now. Okay. Oh!
Let the shockwave hit you. Jump!
Well, I tried to jump and it didn't let me jump in time. What the ever lovin'? I am dead. Administrator's already dead. Wow, I'm...
I feel better. Take this.
Come on now.
Take this.
Wow, wow, wow. No, dodge. Perfect dodge. Nice, perfect dodge. Okay, halfway point. If there's a phase 3 though, I'm cooked. If there's a phase 3, I'm cooked. And there probably is a phase 3, because there was a phase 3 on the last boss. There better not be a phase 3, I swear.
Right there.
Come on. Alright, well,
Look out.
I'd rather not look to the skies, if I'm being honest. Wow, you really are going all out. Stupid, stupid thing.
Once known,
Boo. Boo you.
maximum power.
Yeah, get frozen. Get frozen. Wow, and then you just hit my chin out of bounds. How rude. You know, that is quite rude, you know? Very, very rude. My poor Chen is probably going to die. And I don't appreciate that, you know? I mean, I knew I was getting in. Yep, I knew what I was getting into. You really just had to keep doing this to me, did you? I think we're gonna lose this. I'm not a gamer. I am not a gamer. Come on. No, I used the skill to block. How the okay, you know? Bruh. Okay. No. No, we still got this. You know what? We can do it with 2. We can do it with 2. I think, maybe. I jumped! Okay. Bruh. I used the skill. What do you mean that didn't block it? I did it right when the circle happens. Bruh. Just get frozen. You know what? Get frozen.
Guess you've lived long enough.
Oh, this is no. Okay, wow. Yeah, no, we're dead. We're probably gonna be dead. Yeah, okay. Nope. We're not living through this. We're not. I don't think we're living through this. See, I used the skill. Bruh. It's gear. Your gear. It literally says right here, the gear. Bruh.
No need to worry. Originium.
Bruh.
For us.
Well, also it doesn't help that Last Right's weapon is still level 1.
Originium will carve a path for us.
Bruh. And I even just had recently upgraded this gear. Come on now. I mean, it is still blue level gear. I guess I can't fully place the blame on the game there. It is still blue level gear technically. But like, oh, and a green level gear here. But like, bruh. Okay, wait. Yeah, random stuff over here. Complete, claim all, nice. See, I like the factory. The factory is what I'm here for, not the combat. Combat's not what I'm here for in Arknights Endfield. Honestly, you could remove the combat from the game and I'd be happy. Okay, yeah, got it. All of that. Now, goodness gracious. Random thing. Yeah, okay. I'm just stalling now because I'm gonna have to get better gear. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not reading these either. Come on, just go through them quicker. Go through them quicker. Yes, Neferith. She will pay dearly. She will pay dearly eventually, but probably not now because my gear is not good. Yeesh. Got it. Okay. Yep. Just come on, Andre. You can type faster than this. I know you can type faster than this. Come on now. Got it. End it. Okay. All that's cleared. So we failed. We done failed. No. Region overview. Hub. ANC area. Let's go back. Teleport there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're getting gear. Okay, so I probably won't have enough. So let's see, what is gear that would be better? I'm not going for optimal. I don't have the things to make optimal. Unfortunately, I just need something that is stronger duty that will keep me safer, basically. Non-set, set. I guess I probably want to go with sets. Probably. I guess purple gear is the way to go, so I'm gonna have to make this crystalline component. Oy vey. Oy vey, man. Okay. This is what I've been doing with the factory. I'll open up this tab and then I'll start screenshotting it so I can see the full recipe, and I'll just open up the full recipe on a secondary monitor. And that is how I've been knowing, just so I can get the basics down, so I can understand what needs to be placed where, and then gearing unit, that makes it. Okay. Because otherwise, trying to remember everything off the top of my head is just absolutely insane. Like, that's not happening. Not happening at all. So there we go. 2 screenshots, open those up on another monitor so I can see them and reference them, because that is very useful and helpful if, you know, if my stinking thing will work properly. Got it. Got it. See, but this is my bread and butter though, man. Honestly, I was wanting to grind through the story and get that done, but if I can't progress through the story because I suck at the combat, which is my own fault. Yeah, I suck at the combat. Okay. There we go. So, now that I have that set up, let's do a little bit of a setup here. So let's get things started. All right, depot unloader, that's what I want. Thankfully, I already have some made. All right, so place that there. So first, we want the rocks. We're gonna want the rocks. So we're gonna put the rocks there. That'll be 2 rocks, I say. Then we also want amethyst, so more rocks. Nice. We love the rocks. And then next, what is that? That is that plant. Which is, what is that called? That is sandleaf. That is what that's called. We want sandleaf. So we're gonna have a self-looping sandleaf section. But before we do that, we got to go and get our shredder. Where's our shredding unit? Shredding unit. I'm glad I have some of these prepped in advance. So we want these shredded. So we're just going to put the shredder here. Put another shredder here. And I know this isn't going to be optimal. It's going to be just rush and dirty, quick and dirty. You know what I mean? But then we want refining units. And refining units will be going here. All right, for our refining units. And then, of course, we are going to set this to amethyst. Set this one as well to amethyst. Set this one right here to the originium ore. Set this one to the originium ore. Nice, so we have that all set up. Yeah, I guess I'll move to this mode for this. Makes it a little easier. We'll connect them so that they have the belts going between them. Nice. We are going to get some power for them. We're going to put the electric pylon right in the middle there. Actually, right in the middle here. That's going to be more optimal, because that'll power more items. I keep wanting to hit escape, too, instead of the key that they have for getting out of the top-down view of the factory. Okay, so that's going to start producing all of these items. That's going to produce the dust. That's going to produce that. So the next step on these chains that we want to have is after this dust, after the dust, this gets combined with the flour in the grinding unit, and this also gets combined with the flour stuff in a grinding unit. Then that, okay, so let's do this then. So this is going to get combined. So I'm going to have a path going out from each of them. Obviously, once again, this is not going to be optimal. This is me figuring out the system. I like to learn and experiment, and that's how I feel I learn it better. Because otherwise, you're not going to be learning things. I want to learn and understand how the factory system process works so that I myself can be better equipped to potentially do things with it in the future. All right, so we're going to make a self-looping system here. So we have our planter. So we'll just, quick and dirty is how I'll make this system here. Very quick and dirty. There we go. Okay. So, we have our seed unit. And the seed unit is going to go right back into this planting unit. And in doing so, what we have done is we will be creating an infinite loop, because for every plant that goes sent out, the seed picking unit is going to send out 2 seeds. So we're going to put this in our inventory and go to the planting unit, and I'm going to put the sand leaf in there so that it can start auto-producing that while I'm building up the other aspect of things. And obviously for that, I'm going to need power, which of course then I'm going to have to build. Didn't realize I was out of power pylons, but I'm out of power pylons. All right, I'll just put that there so that powers that. So that's going to start planting and producing and sending those out. Actually, I'm a moron. It won't. I got to put this in the seed picking unit. See, this is what I'm saying about learning and discovering and figuring it out on my own time. All right, so that'll do that. I'm going to let that loop for a minute. And then obviously what it wants is the plants to get sent to a shredding unit. So I'm going to take the shredding unit here, and that is going to be put here. And of course it's unpowered, because why wouldn't it be? So that's going to go... I just realized I done messed up. There's no way for me to loop it back around. Oh, okay. See, this is... Actually, you know what? No, this works out better, because eventually it's going to overproduce. Eventually it's going to overproduce. So... yes. We can solve all issues just like that. Just like that, baby. Just like that. There we go. That works. Now that's powered. Still no, that isn't gonna work. Dang it. I'm a moron. I'm a moron. I'm not thinking straight. I'm not thinking straight. I'm not. I gotta move this over. All right. Move. Move. Yeah, no. Stash the entire production line. Move it. Put a space in between it. That should be good. Yeah, that should be good. And then, honestly, then we can just get rid of this. We can just get rid of this then. Fine. You know what? Once again, not optimal. Not optimal. But it is how I'm working out everything. To try and learn how the systems function. We can move this here. That'll power it. Perfect. All right. So that'll output that. So that's a self-serving loop with that planting unit and that seed picking unit, which is perfect. And in doing so, obviously some of this went into there, so I'm going to grab these just ever so quickly. And then how is this working? Doesn't have... there we go. Add the seeds to that so that can start functioning. So that'll be a self-serving loop. Then, from that, we're going to have our shredding unit. And the shredding unit is going to produce the powder that comes out of these. Correct. Is it going to produce the powder? Come on. Submit it. Submit it. Submit it. And then, after that submits the powder, that gets combined? Goodness, screenshots are going away. That gets combined. Yes. So it gets combined with both. So, now that I have a general understanding of that, what'll probably be the wiser thing to do is I'll want to set up this again. Just for being optimal, I guess you could call it. Not that this factory is in any way optimal. This is a rush job figuring things out. But... you know what I mean. You know what I mean. All right, so a seed picking unit. Once again. Around here. And it connects. So we're doing the exact same thing as was done previously. Not optimal in the way it's designed, but it's going to be functional. That is more important at this early part of the stage, to get it functional, to understand how I got to do it. And for some reason, I decided to only originally construct 2 of those. So you know what? Add that to my backlog. There we go. Just have some of those on hand. Very useful. And then we will just put, in all honesty, yeah, no, that works. That works. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know. I was looking at that. I was like, yeah, you know what? This is fine. It's fine. It's unoptimal. I know it's unoptimal. But I don't have the... Well, I do have the time. But I don't want to spend the time suddenly having to make everything super, super optimal. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of these. Well, actually, you know what? I'll just go to the transport belts. Seed picking unit, transport belt. And I'm going to... Nope, not stash. That's the wrong key. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the goods on the production line. That's what I'm going to do. So planting unit, add these seeds to this one. So now we're going to have two seed units that are going to be functioning independently, but are 100% self-sufficient. They aren't going to need anything more. They aren't going to need anything more. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So I'm going to need another shredding unit. And for this shredding unit, I'll probably put it, yeah, like right over here or something. Actually, I'll put it right here. That way it has power and I don't have to run more power than I'm already running. And it will come out of here. There we go. So there's that shredding unit. So that'll start producing in time. Give it some time. If I connected it, you know, that might be a little important. Just a little important. You know what I mean? Just a little important. All right, so that's going to start producing. So that's going to be slow, but it will slowly start to get a loop up and running. And once it gets that loop up and running, we will be dandy. Handy dandy. All right, so that'll connect from the shredders here. So this right here will be our two outputs of the powder. So the next step is combining the powder and that in a grinding unit. So this one needs a grinding unit. So let's get a grinding unit. All right, I already have a grinding unit. Really, it wants it to go in a grinding unit together. Okay, I mean, I'm not one to judge. If that's what it wants us to do, that is what we will do. So it wants us to put those in a grinding unit. So let's see. Let me think on how I want to do this. Well, these it wants to go in a shredding unit. Okay. So this is a grinding unit. This is a shredding unit. And they are different. Okay. Yeah, they're different. I mean, I knew they were different, but... Oh, I see why. I see why. I see why. Okay. Wait. Pay attention. Pay attention. That would have been very important for me if I hadn't paid attention. See, this is what I'm saying. You learn as you're working along the system. You learn as you're working with the system. And just move this back one, because otherwise it's going to bother me. It already is bothering me, but you know, whatever. Okay. Now that'll be producing the powder I need. And I'm going to outer edge it. Outer edge that. So I want this on the outer edge. Stash that entire production line. Perfect. That's exactly what we need right there. Exactly. So this will all get sent to this glorious big old machine here. Jeesh. I And then we'll put another one. Yeah, right here. Okay, so that'll go into that. And then this line will run this way. Goodness, there's a lot of steps to this. There's a lot of steps. And both of these, after going sent through this, need to be refined. Okay. Wow, so many steps. So many steps. So many steps, I swear. See, and this is why it's not optimal. It's not optimal. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's think this through. Now that's unpowered, but that's okay. You know, doesn't need to be powered, I guess. So, stash that entire production line. So this is the first production line, which is all fine and dandy. And I'll stash this. I'll just stash this until I figure it out. So this, after going through that grinding unit, now needs to go to a refining unit. So let's place the refining unit. There's the refining unit. And then after it goes to the refining unit, it goes at the very end to a gearing unit. Jeez Louise, this is overcomplicated. I love it, but it's overcomplicated. All right, gearing unit. Okay. And it goes into a gearing unit. Nice. Isn't that nice? And that makes the Cryston fiber, which is what I need, which will then go into this machine. Perfect. Kind of. Not really. It's very suboptimal. But that's okay. We're not looking for optimal, I guess, right now. That's just not what we're here for. And then this... very, very, very suboptimal. I'm aware. Don't question me. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. So we want another grinding unit. Very, very suboptimal. All right, so that'll all go into that grinding unit there and get ground up because I don't want to overlap any of the belts. I don't. I mean, I guess I could have, but I just don't want to. So that'll go into this grinding unit, which also needs its own power. So that'll make the other material that we really need, which is the cube. And then this cube also has to go, after being grown, into a refining unit. A double refining unit. It has to get refined twice. Double refined. So, that's cool, I guess. Kind of. I don't know. And you know what I can do, actually? We're gonna adjust things. Because then it doesn't overlap as much. Well, you know, that would help if it didn't do that to me. You know what I mean? Dun dun. See, and this is what I'm saying. This is why I love the factory. It is my bread and butter. I will be playing this game purely for that factor, but I feel like this is probably either the most entertaining watching me struggle or the least entertaining. And there is no in between. There is no in between. Okay. There we go. Now I'll stash that. I'll move this. Not optimal. I know it's not optimal. Don't judge me. But this needs to be powered as well, because of course it does. There we go. So that'll send its materials here to this, which it then needs to be double refined, because who doesn't love a double refine? So, refining unit 1. And then after it gets refined once, it has to get refined another stinking time. So double refined. Oh my gosh, and now we're at our power cap. Are you kidding me? Okay, so I'm gonna go over here and shut this stuff off. See, this is what I'm saying. It's not all optimized. Okay, actually, just shut. There we go. Just shut all of this off on this line. That'll, okay, if I can actually tap through the menus properly, that will save us. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this will all be off. That's all off now. Our power is still within spec. Really nearing the end of our spec, unfortunately, but it is in spec. All right, so that gets refined into this. Thank goodness. And in fact, what I will do, because this, I need to have just enough room. Just enough room. Because you'll see what I end up doing. All right, so that'll get sent through there. Da 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 da. Okay, theoretically now, this should make what I need to make, right? Let it flow, let the factory flow. I know this is inefficient. It is so... Look at this wonky mess of a system. Holy wonky mess of a system. Oh, is this not powered? Oh, it's not powered. How am I missing this? Okay, whatever. Whatever. Now it should be powered. Okay. There we go. And of course it takes 10 seconds. Are you kidding me? So, wow. Wow. See, and this is why I love the factory. It's my bread and butter, but I would do this off screen because, like, it takes so long. It takes so long. And I haven't reached that part of the story and stuff yet to have this more optimized. You know what I mean? Yeesh. I mean, at least this is relatively quick. Relatively. But then to be double refined and all the... Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, well then let's... While that is processing in the background, let's see. So we need... For 16 pieces of gear. 16 pieces of gear. So for 16 pieces of gear, we gotta, obviously, I'll have to look at what these purple gear sets do, seeing which one is maybe more optimal for the situation. But each of those require 50. Jeez. Okay, so let us see then. We need 16 pieces of gear times 50 of those pieces. So that means I need 800 of these pieces. Okay? 800 of those pieces. Now, we can go back and look at it right there. I already had 10. So we can take 10 off of that equation. So I need 790 of these pieces. And this makes one piece every 10 seconds, but it needs 10 of each. So if anything, let me turn this off so it can get a little bit of a stockpile of those. But it takes 10 seconds, okay? So 10 seconds to produce. So that's... Jeez. Okay, so we need 790 of them. If it takes 10 seconds to produce them, if I didn't close my calculator, that's 7,900 seconds. Sheesh. All right. Which is equivalent to 131 minutes. A little over, so we'll just go 132 minutes. Which is just over 2 hours. Bruh. Bruh. And I could make another factory to help speed up the efficiency, but I'm already at my power cap. So I'd have to start shutting down all my other factories. And then I'd probably just copy and paste this monstrosity to then start making more. Bruh. All right, now that that's caught up, let that function. Let it go. I realize this isn't the most optimal, but not really what I was trying to aim for. You know what I mean? Not exactly what I was trying to aim for. Sheesh. Well then, maybe I just end the stream. Maybe I just end the stream and I come back tomorrow and do this. Maybe. I don't know, because I don't know what I would do now. Because it's just a waiting game now. Because obviously, I'm not the best at the combat. I can't get the combat with my current gear level. Combat's never been my thing in any of these games. I suck at it. That's why whenever I play some of these games and there's hard combat, I end up just cheesing it in whatever way I can, whether that's by just getting generally stronger characters, you know, gacha games, or if I can avoid the fight altogether, I do. But I can't do that here. And part of it is because I still haven't fully studied up the combat mechanics of this game, and I'm missing timings, but another thing of it is a skill issue, honestly. I suck at combat. I always do. Combat games aren't my thing. I play them if I like the story and the characters, but for just plain combat, no, not my thing. Not what I'm interested in any of these games. So, and just sitting here for 2 hours, waiting for the factory to produce enough to then upgrade that gear level. Oh my gosh. Because I've already done all the other side quests, except for this, which is like endgame combat stuff. And then this, which I have to wait for more batteries and whatnot to raise that level. Like I go in here, which I turned off some of the batteries now. So I'm not making as many batteries now for this. Like, let's see. Sell all of those. Nice. Yay. 30K. Woo, yippee. Sell those. Nice. 71K. Nice. Just a little bit more, you know. Then switch this over to the blue ones. Nice, look at that. So now 73, so almost 2/3 there. Almost. And now I have 267,000 of the Valley stock bills saved. Nice. That's nice. But yeah, no, I gotta wait 2 hours for this, so there's no point in me streaming. Wow, what a shame. What a shame. Here I was trying to avoid everything, so I was going in blind, and in doing so, it has completely wrecked my ability. Wow, that's a dang shame. That's a dang shame. That is a dang shame. Hey, from now on, I guess maybe I shouldn't go into things blind. No going in blind. And at this point, probably then, I'll end up just doing that fight off camera. Same with the other fight, because I had to wait for gearing. Dang, that is just a shame. So next Arknights Endfield stream will probably end up being finally going to Wuling. Finally. But I guess that won't happen in this stream, which is quite unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Wow. This has really soured my mood. I'm not gonna lie. This has soured my mood for basically the rest of the day. How sad, how sad. Well, obviously this VOD is now going to get unlisted. I'm not going to be streaming anymore. Hey, an hour and 20 minutes, I guess. Short ass stream. Short ass stream. But, yeah. I mean, and I probably won't be streaming this tomorrow because I got Zenless and Weathering Waves that I got to catch up on. So I'll probably just let that factory run in the background, finally get the gear I need to level it up to, and then I can continue. But for now, I guess that's it. I'm not even going to bother throwing it to the ending screen because I'm just going to unlist the VOD anyway. So if people who want to watch it in the play